There is a parable about 3 shoemakers. Unamuno tells it. The first shoemaker makes shoes to earn a living, and he makes good shoes. The second shoemaker, he's on a higher plane. He does it for the art, to make the best shoes he can possibly make. But the third shoemaker, he's on a higher plane still. He aspires to become, for his friends and his fellow men, the one and only shoemaker, indispensable and irreplaceable. The shoemaker who looks after them so well that they will feel a definite loss when he dies, when he is dead to them, not merely dead. And they will feel that he ought not to have died. And this will be because in working for them, he inspired them to contemplate the higher truths. He shod them for the love of them and for the love of God in them. He shod them religiously. And so he did. Federico Garcia Lorca shod them religiously. He gave his people their walking shoes to the future. He brought the tragic sense of life into the 20th century. They say Lorca always had that sad look in his eyes, the kind of sadness one sees in the eyes of an animal, not because they are hurt or because they are suffering, but a more elemental sorrow for the nature of things. He saw the nature of things. They say he died at the fountain of tears, like the little girl who lost her ball in the well, and over the rim she fell. Agua que no desemboca. At Fuente Grande, he too fell in and drowned. He knew it was coming, he wrote about it constantly. La muerte me está mirando desde las torres de Córdoba. He rehearsed his death 1,000 times. Tried to hear it on the wind, to read it in the moonlight. A great American poet, Kenneth Patchen, once said, "Sometimes it gets so dark at night, you cannot even see a light in front of you." Lorca never lost sight of that light. He said, "Life is laughter among a rosary of death. But look beyond the braying of man to the love and the heart of the people to be the wind." He wrote this little poem for his great friend, Margarita Xirgu. I'll share it with you. If I leave, I love you more. If I stay, I love you just the same. Your heart is my home, and my heart is your orchard. I have 4 doves, 4 little bitty doves. My heart is your home, and your heart is my orchard. If I leave, I love you more. If I stay, I love you just the same. Si me voy te quiero más, si me quedo igual te quiero. me quiero igual te quiero. Tu corazón es mi casa, en mi corazón tu huerto. Yo tengo 4 palomas, 4 palomitas tengo. Mi corazón es tu casa, tu corazón mi huerto. If I leave, I love you more. If I stay, I love you just the same. I hope, dear friends, sometime while our tragedy is still playing, in some interval between the acts, we shall meet again. And we shall recognize one another if we do. Until then, in the words of Unamuno, que Dios te niegue la paz, pero que te conceda la gloria. Si me voy te quiero más, si me quiero igual te quiero.